Relationship advice from people who are horribly unqualified. The Love Doctors with the Y94 Morning Playhouse.
And always submit your Love Doctor questions online on the Be in the Playhouse page at y94.com. Love Doctors, you are the love gurus. I've been seeing a guy for about 8 months, and he's a wonderful man, other than the fact that he's not very refined. I feel like he just has very bad manners, very bad table manners, and is kind of rude sometimes just because nobody taught him any sort of etiquette. Is there a way to teach a boyfriend to be more refined, or is that going to feel like I'm parenting him?
I think you can teach them. I think you need to call it out when he's doing it and just say, remember, cover your mouth. It's kind of childish, like you are parenting. But Stephen, one time we were outside and he coughed and he didn't cover his mouth. And he said, we're outside. It doesn't matter. It's manners. It's good manners. You put your hand over your mouth, do it into your elbow, something.
You can try it. Not everybody's going to be receptive to it, but if that's going to be a make or break thing for you, he's going to need to do some of these things for you to enjoy him. I think you owe it to the guy to try, and if he's not receptive to it, you've maybe learned that that's not a relationship for you. It can be done, but the person's got to be willing to listen to what you have to say.
You need to put it all on yourself. You need to say, I'm being just really picky, and I notice you always chew with your mouth open, and just like manner-wise, would you try to chew with your mouth closed? You need to just call it out, but blame it all on you, not them, and then you try to help.
That's not a bad angle. That is good. Taking some ownership over it, even if it feels like false ownership.
Yes.
It does help sometimes. Love Doctors, you are the love gurus. There's a restaurant I go to all the time, and I've always felt like the waitress is hitting on me. She's, in fact, mentioned that she is a single person. Well, I finally got up the nerve to ask her out, and she said, I'm so sorry, honey. There is a no-date customer policy here at the restaurant, and just kind of left it at that. Was she just letting me down easy, or was she never actually interested?
She was never interested. She was just trying to get a tip.
Yeah, I think so.
A no-date customer policy? What? That is the most ridiculous. I could understand not dating other employees, but customers?
I don't think it's an irregular thing that there are certain professions that maybe work what you got a little bit for tips or better service, or it happens. And I would think the server is probably in that list. You're being super friendly. I think it's weird that she mentioned she's single unless you directly ask. That's odd. That's really leading you on quite a bit. But if you were leaving tips and you're going in all the time and you were leaving tips because she felt like she was flirting with you and she was getting better tips, I'm not surprised.
I think that's what it was. She was giving that false hope with the hope that he would never act on it.
Yeah. Just keep coming, dropping that money.
And then he did act on it and asked her out.
Well, and was this just like a family restaurant, a diner? Were you at Twin Peaks? Like, where were you?
The way she said, sorry, honey, we have a no-date policy, I think it was like some family breakfast Perkins.
I'm imagining like the Kroll's lady.
Yes.
One of the Kroll's ladies. I'm pretty sure at least one of them's no longer with us. May she rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yeah. There used to be two?
I have no idea.
Come on, Amy.
I've been to Kroll's I can count on my hand 3 times.
Ah, man, I do like me some Shaky Monday. I'll tell you that right now. Love Doctors, you are the love gurus. Did I really screw up my wife's birthday? A couple of weekends ago, she had a birthday, and I bought a few gifts for her. I got her flowers, I got her some chocolate, and I have something I'm hanging on to. Tickets to something she's going to be very excited about, but it's far away. So I gave her the first leg of gifts, but I did not give her the tickets that I bought off StubHub because I want to surprise her closer to the event. She seems disappointed. Do I let her know that I always had more gifts?
Why would you not give that gift right away? You bought it. What, are you going to wait until August? Hey, I bought this for your birthday back in January, but I didn't give it to you. She'd be like, yeah, sure. Now you just bought it because it's months later.
Oh, by the way, I got some Blake Shelton tickets for the fair.
She's kind of a jerk for being upset or seeming upset with only the flowers and the chocolates.
I think, yeah, that was an adequate birthday gift in itself.
Yeah.
If you feel weird about it, I think you could say, like, listen, I couldn't decide if I wanted to wait till longer, if I should do it on your birthday. So I know it was a few weekends ago. I'll just do it now. I did buy you tickets to XYZ.
Yes. Bring it out now.
Otherwise, you're going to just have this funk in the air. And what are you going to do? Wait till, I don't know how far this event is, but obviously it was far enough away you thought it was silly to give her the gift. Months from now, be like, oh, by the way, this is your birthday gift. Okay, so for like my last birthday or the one that's coming up in a few months?
That's how I feel. You waited so long. Now you have this birthday gift that apparently you had at my birthday. Sure thing, buddy.
Do you say, like, I noticed you seem disappointed. I want you to
No.
know you had more gifts. You leave that out?
Say, like how you said, I wasn't sure if I should give it to you at your birthday or if I should have waited, but I thought I can't wait anymore because I'm so excited for this surprise for you. I have this gift. It's for your birthday. However, it's still a while away.
Here you go, Buttercup.
Yes.
Here you go, Honey Bunches of Oats. Why are all of my pet names food?
I don't know.
Here you go, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Here you go, Skittles. Here you go, Whopper.
Muffin. There are so many other foods you could call someone. You're just calling out random candies now.
Here you go, Pepperoni Pizza.
Don't ever, if you called someone pepperoni, that'd be such an uncomfortable name.
Unrelated to the conversation, unnecessary question. Most insulting food item somebody could call you as a nickname.
Probably pepperoni.
I'm going to go with pork chop. If somebody said, hey, pork chop, I'd be like, what are you calling me? Come on.
Are we talking about, are you calling this to an adult or a child? You could call a little child, hey, pork chop. I think that would fit. They might be a little
Maybe.
chubbier.
Yeah, no, I think that might be worse.
I don't know now.
Might be more scarring.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? You go home tonight, you see Steven, you just be like, what's up, pork chop? See how that goes.
I'm going to start calling him a bunch of random names. I'll see which one he doesn't like.
Did you just call me Stew?
I'm going to start with pork chop. That's a good
I like
one.
pork chop. What's up, tomato soup? I just try some different things on for size. Headlines, 190 forecast, Stoop with George V. All this on the horizon.
Home of the Playhouse in the morning and more music all day.
Y94.